Every fleet is unique and operates differently. However, the impact of vehicles breaking down will affect all fleets in various ways. For some fleets, the focus is on vehicle availability rather than cost, as their primary goal is to ensure that their vehicles are up and running efficiently. Achieving high vehicle utilization rates is a key driver of efficiency metrics for them. Other fleets might prioritize bottom-line costs and are more concerned with minimizing expenses. If a vehicle needs to be brought into the mechanic shop repeatedly within a short period, it is an unnecessary expense that should be minimized to prevent it from impacting the fleet's budget.
How does Pitstop help mitigate operational risks?
It refers to the potential risks that may disrupt the smooth functioning of the business. Mitigating operational risk requires a strategic approach that can ensure the availability of vehicles when they are needed. By identifying and addressing potential risks, businesses can optimize their operations and minimize the impact of disruptions on their bottom line. To achieve this, companies can adopt various approaches, such as implementing smart preventive maintenance scheduling that adjusts appointments based on changing vehicle health. Effective risk management can help businesses maintain their competitive edge and provide their customers with reliable and timely services.
How does Pitstop work with my maintenance workflow?
Pitstop is focused on efficiently triaging the maintenance workflow. This involves determining the priority of repairs, considering factors such as the availability of parts and the time it will take for the service center to fix the vehicle. It's also essential to consider whether a backup vehicle is available to take over the job or if it's better to assign it to a local route in case of a breakdown, especially if the cost is not too high. These decisions require careful consideration to ensure that the workflow is managed effectively.
How can I better manage data overload with Pitstop?
Overcoming data overload is a significant challenge when managing a large fleet like this example, which consists of over 700 vehicles. With up to 1,000 fault codes and alerts generated by various subsystems and batteries, it can be overwhelming to sift through and identify what's important. At Pitstop, we have developed a system that simplifies this process by breaking down the data into 3 categories. The first category is the critical high-risk vehicles, where there is a high likelihood of a breakdown in the coming days. Our system identifies these vehicles and alerts fleet coordinators and managers to take immediate action to prevent costly downtime. The second category includes 45 assets that require attention but are not at risk of imminent failure. However, since conditions can change rapidly, we recommend keeping a close eye on them. Lastly, the third category consists of 47 minor alerts that don't require immediate attention. By analyzing the data and highlighting the high-risk vehicles, our system takes the guesswork out of fleet management, enabling fleet coordinators to make informed decisions and prevent breakdowns before they happen.
How can fleets avoid downtime with Pitstop's solution?
After identifying the issue, which in this case is related to the EGR and diesel exhaust system, we can take necessary actions to address it. The problem can cause the engine to derate, but we have several options to prevent this from happening. We can perform a parked regeneration, send a mechanic to the truck to do a regeneration, or tow the truck into the shop for repairs. By taking these steps, we can avoid more significant issues in the future. To effectively manage the situation, the coordinator needs to know the truck's physical location to determine the nearest service center or warehouse hub to bring it in for repair. However, it's also essential to consider the dispatch side of the business, such as whether the vehicle is on an urgent route or trip. If it is, it's better to complete that route before bringing it in for service. By adopting this approach, we can prevent delays and ensure that the vehicle is back on the road as soon as possible. Our platform's focus on streamlining fleet management means that you can spend less time worrying about your vehicles and more time focusing on your business. So, whether you're a fleet coordinator or a manager, you can rely on our platform to help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the curve.